In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a word processing type document in Google Docs, or Google Drive as it's now called. If you have a browser open and you're in your Google account, say your school email or your personal Google account, the toolbar up at the top will give you a number of options, one of which will be either Docs or Drive, depending on which you have upgraded to at this point. Mine says Drive, so I'm going to click on Drive, and this takes me to my Google Drive. Over on the left-hand side, I find two red buttons. One is for uploading. If you're interested in uploading existing files that you've already created, I've shared a video on Moodle that will show you how to do that. Today we're interested in creating. So if I click the Create button, one of my options is Document. So I'm going to click on Document, and what opens up is something that looks very much like any ordinary word processor. And I can treat it like an ordinary word processor. So I can type in some text. I can change that text in a number of different ways. I can bullet it, I can italicize it, I can bold it, I can change its color, anything that I can do with any normal word processing document. I can also insert a table if I want to, of whatever size I'd like, just like you can normally do with most word processors. And I can insert a graphic by clicking Insert Image, and it'll take me to a little browser, and then I can grab the image that I want. And I can change that image and its size, just like you'd expect me to be able to do in a word processing document. It's fairly intuitive to do. Now here's the advantage of doing this, creating this in Google Docs over creating it in what might be a more powerful word processor that you already have. Now I can share this with anybody, and they can also view and edit it, even if they don't have the word processing document installed on their computer that I do, because this whole thing lives on the cloud now, including the processing. It's basically a web page. So I can click on the Share button here in order to share it. Right now, if I look at the Who Has Access line, it's private. Only the people listed below can access, and I'm the only one listed. I can change that by just clicking the Change button. One of the options is public on the web, so that anybody on the internet can search and find this document and then access it. For teachers, that's probably not the option we're usually going to want. More often, you can click anyone with the link and get just to the people that you want to by sharing the link. Another thing you want to check out is the access line. Right now it says anyone, no sign-in required, can view. If I want to share a document, like maybe project instructions or something like that I don't want the students to be able to change, I would leave this on Can View. If I want feedback from the students, I could select Can Comment, so they can view it and they can leave comments, but they can't change the document itself. If this is a collaborative thing and I want the students to be able to also edit it just like I can click Can Edit. If I click Save now, depending on which option I wanted, I will share it in that way. This box opens up. I have a highlighted URL. That's the link that goes straight to this document. I could also, if I wanted to, click on Mail, Google+, Facebook, or Twitter and share it through those settings. But for most of us who have Moodle, we probably want to just copy that link and then go to our Moodle page. Click Add a Resource and URL, and I'm going to just call this Document. And the description has to be there. That usually just mimics what the name is for me. And then when I go down to External URL, I'm going to paste in the URL that Google gave me. I'll click Save and Return to Course. And there's my link, Document. When I or the students click on it, it'll take us straight to Google Drive, and now this is a totally editable document because of the settings that I've chosen for me or for my students. So that's how you can create a word processing type document on Google Drive and share it with your students using Moodle.